Well, sadly, we've seen far too much violence in houses of worship lately, and congregations are on edge. Today, a Queens synagogue is trying to protect its members against something they pray will never happen. Christian Benavides learned a few things today, and he joins us now in the studio to explain. Christian.
Yeah, Kaidi, if you find yourself in a situation like this, the question is, would you know what to do? Well, in order to prepare for possible mass casualty incidents, many houses of worship have taken matters into their own hands, particularly synagogues, given the rise in hate crimes against the Jewish people. So we got a sneak peek into the training that's taking place. At this synagogue in Kew Gardens, Queens, the Ner Mordechai congregation is preparing
Drop the gun, take the gun, and on the ground!
For a worst-case scenario.
Since Pittsburgh, it became very apparent that there are real threats on synagogues, and we should be prepared, God forbid, if it ever happened.
Ever since in October, a man driven by hate walked into the Tree of Life synagogue in Pittsburgh and shot 17 people, killing 11 and wounding 6 during a baby naming ceremony in what is the deadliest attack against the Jewish people in the United States. Synagogues have taken steps to learn how to respond.
Whoever did not take the class, please don't engage.
This congregation enlisted the services of Avi Abraham.
To stay alive. Nobody wants to die. People want to live a longer life and happy life. And if somebody like this come and try to prevent your life mission to stay alive and be successful from happening, we need to stop it.
Abraham is a self-defense expert who teaches classes on how to survive mass casualty events. He organized a simulation after training a number of the congregants. First, a man with a semi-automatic weapon, similar to what was used in Pittsburgh. So those who have been trained work to restrain the individual that just came into the synagogue. They work with zip ties to tie up his hands and escort him out.
I'm gonna kill you!
Then, a man armed with knives.
Search him, he has a weapon.
And hiding explosives.
Take the gun!
Finally, a man with a handgun.
We are ready.
You feel prepared in case of an emergency?
We definitely feel prepared. We hope we never have to use these skills, but we are prepared.
This training has grown increasingly important, and it's not just the training, but also to continue to take refresher courses in order to be able to respond and remember what to do in case of an emergency. I'm Christian Benavides. Back to you, Kaidi.